Hello YouTube, this is Michael D. Provenzano. Today I'm bringing you a video of me. Today what I'm going to be doing is setting up uh, setting up a computer on a network I built. I can practice pivoting because the labs in the OSCP are slow at VPSs are insanely slow, and it just makes more sense to recreate the infrastructure locally. So I flashed a new. I basically I set up a new Raspberry Pi. I just used Belina Etcher and did the flash the light version of the Raspberry Pi OS onto it. I plugged it in with the keyboard and mouse, and then it started up. I created an account, and then I enabled SSH. So I had to do systemctl enable SSH, right? Press enter, that enabled it, and then I had to actually do start to start it up. Doing the enable just made it so it does it all the time on boot. And I'm not going to bother hardening the SSH right now because I just want to get the machines working. And so the Pi is not actually on my home network. It is on my home network, but it's behind my network. It's kind of weird, but you know, we'll SSH into the router, and I'll show you what I mean. SSH router. Here we go. And if we do IP tag A, or I guess, here we go. ETH0. Hold on, I forgot the is it IP 0? Is it? We'll do 0. I forgot what the command was. IP. You can do it with IP. IP link show, and then that thing. All right, but anyways, as you can see on the W interface, I have two W wireless interfaces because I don't know, I just have to I just have to disable the built-in one, and I'm using a Wi-Fi antenna, so that's why it has to. That's why it looks like two devices connect to the network. All right, but this is, as you can see, the internal subnet of my network is 10.0.1. So we can actually ping it. 10.0.0.4. As you can see, it's up. Now, what we need to do is we need to proxy this. We need to set SSH up so we can connect to this directly for maintenance. We're going to be pivoting from here to that other box. So how are we going to do this? So we don't have to. So it's easy. What? We'll exit, clear it. And so initially, how you would do this is you do SSH capital J for jump, and then since I already have it as an alias, router, and then what we're going to do is then we're going to type in the credentials. Michael at 10.0.0.4. As you can see, Michael, the password. As you can see, we are in the box in the network. So I don't want to have to type this command all the time. I just want to set it to an alias. So we'll exit, and then we're going to edit the SSH config. As you can see, I have a few other ones, but we're essentially just going to do the same thing. We're going to do host pivot, pivot, and that 0.0.4 user Michael proxy jump router. So this proxy jump function is very important because as you can see up here, I set the initial router here. Host name is this. The IP address that my router assigned to me. And then we're actually pivoting into the network. And then going to this interface. So what we can do now is SSH pivot. Okay. I didn't need to do that. Or all right. So as you can see up here, it says last login from the router. So it worked. It proxied. The aliases worked, and you can actually. This is actually really cool because you can do copy SSH ID like this, or it gets so much better just using the config file. Now I'll be able to. I just set up my own network. I set up the boxes so now I can do port forwarding, tunneling, proxying with these devices. So that should be fun. No more slow OSCP VPSs.